Hello, this PowerPoint will focus on Cambridge Technical Level 3, Unit 2, Equality, Diversity and Rights in Health and Social Care. This is for Learning Outcome 1. This course is an exam unit and it's marked by OCR, not your teachers. The purpose of this learning outcome is to understand the concepts of equality, diversity and rights and how we can apply them in health and social care settings. The key terms that you need to be aware of in this unit are values of care, so core principles that underpin care work. They aim to eliminate discrimination, reduce inequalities and help to ensure that individuals' care needs are met. It's important that we understand the concepts for this unit. For example, equality means promoting equality, ensuring that people were treated fairly and equally. Individuals must be given the same choices and opportunities. Diversity means encompassing and recognising that and valuing that every single individual is different and unique and actually respecting those differences. Then we have rights. Rights are what everyone is legally entitled to. For example, we're all entitled to the right for life or the right to life. I'm now going to discuss some of the examples of rights. For example, you can have choice, confidentiality and protection. Choice is where you are involved in the decision making and it helps to increase self-esteem because you're involved. It helps promote the independence and it's also known as empowerment. Confidentiality is you have a right to confidentiality. Information should only be shared on a need-to-know basis. For example, with other workers involved in an individual's care. People shouldn't be, health and social care workers shouldn't be going home and gossiping about the people that they are caring for. Information should be kept confidentially stored, so if it's on a computer it should be password protected. If it's written it should be stored somewhere that can be locked and kept safe. The only reasons we have and the only time you are allowed to break confidentiality is if there is a person who is at risk of harming others or at risk of harming themselves, at risk of being hurt by someone, or when there's a serious criminal offence being carried out. Another right is protection. We have a right to be protected from abuse and harm. Safeguarding procedures should be followed at all times to protect adults and children in care environments. Other rights we have are that we have a right to equal and fair treatment. So we should be treated in accordance with the law and their needs. We should be given the same opportunities to access education and health and social care. We have a right to be consulted. Individuals in health and social care and childcare should be asked for their opinions and views about the types of care they would like. And these should be taken into consideration whenever possible. We all have a right to life. An individual's life is protected by law. This means that nobody is allowed to harm you, and equally you are not allowed to harm anyone else. Everybody's life should be valued and respected. Now we're going to look at diversity. Diversity can be seen in the following ways. It can be seen in education, pregnancy, disability, race, religion, cultural differences, sexuality, sexual orientation, age, family structure. You can see it in the arts, music, food, dress, language and social class. It is important when you work in health and social care to ensure that the values of care are applied to all people that you are looking after. It is important that people receive adequate attention and that they receive the treatment and that they have equal opportunities and that they are free from discrimination. Applying the values of care can help maintain or improve a service user's quality of life. For your exam, it's important that you know how to apply the values of care and that you can give appropriate examples. So read the handout on page 26 and 27 for your homework, ready for a small test. You must understand how you can promote equality and diversity, how to promote individual rights and beliefs, and how to maintain confidentiality. To help ensure that equality, diversity and rights are promoted in care settings, there are numerous support networks, which I will be discussing in the next few slides. So, one of the support networks are advocacy services. An advocate is someone that would speak on your behalf if you are unable to communicate effectively. This could be because of a learning disability or a speech problem, or you're mentally incapacitated. So we've got 4 organisations here that work as advocacy services. We have CEAP, MenCap, Empower Me and the British Institute of Learning Disabilities. CEAP, which is Support, Empower, Advocate and Promote, is a charity that provides free, independent and confidential advocacy services. MenCap is a charity that works in partnership with people with a learning disability and helps support people to live life as they choose. Empower Me is an organisation that develops advocacy and service user involvement projects, and the British Institute of Learning Disability is a body that campaigns for people with learning disabilities to be valued equally. In order that you can understand other support network groups to the best of your ability, if you can stop the PowerPoint now, pause it, and I want to research the following support groups and their activities and how they can support the service users. These are Mind, Age UK and Headway. I'm now going to discuss the different types of support. When we have somebody that needs and requires our care, they can have formal support, which is support by somebody that is trained, a professional, and qualified in a particular profession, such as a doctor or nurse, or there is informal support. Informal support can just come from friends or family members, even a local neighbour, and they can provide essential services such as shopping or collecting medical medication for you, and they can be as vital as formal support.